Hey everyone, and welcome to my 10-month day 300 account review of my hyperlight account. What you're going to see here is an account that's 4.5 million that has basically nothing. And because we're not to executor yet, and we've got a lot of stuff to do before we shift directions. I did this thing last night, and I'm like, am I happy with this? Because I was like starting to go through it. I'm like, I don't think I am. Let's get into it. So you see what I need for executor. That is one more relic level here on Boba, one more relic level here on Piet, 3 more in Dengard. Then ships are done. So then we'll come right into the executor. Then we have the project that I'm going to shift to, which is going to be across the board as soon as we finish executor. But I get to go ahead and start gearing them, and that is Han and Chewie and 3PO, which I got a few days ago when I just put the Pablo Zeta on the Ewoks, and I had thought about taking the Ewoks up, just go ahead and taking them up and getting them to where I needed them to be for Leia, and then I started going through the account. And I'm like, you know what? I don't think that's gonna work. But yeah, 3PO's there. 3PO and Chewie are also there, so I'm just gonna get them up, and then be working on them. I talked about how I got into another guild. What they want is they're doing Rise of the Empire, so they want me to get to where I can help get Reva shards, and so that's originally why we've got 9th sister here at Gear 13 just waiting, and this is the reason why we get 5th brother here, because he's beyond the point where he needs relics, I think. Yeah, I mean he just needs these Kairos here to get him to Gear 12, but then that's what everybody needs. Everybody needs that last piece, but as far as being over the hump for relics, for Kairos, he's done. So what I've decided to do is I decided that I'm not going to bring the Ewoks up to where I want them to be. I could put this Omicron on them, but not really worried about that right now. So I'm going to go ahead. I am going to keep Pablo because I don't need him because I'm not going to be using him anytime soon. Other than I am using them a little bit right now for conquest, but they don't need to be here basically. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish Nisa, and then I may just end up leaving her, but I definitely want to get her to 7 stars, so I don't have to worry about her later. I brought Django in because I need one more piece, and he will be Gear 12, but I don't even know that I want to have Django here, so probably not. But one thing I desperately need to do is I need to get some solid conquest teams for normal, and some solid teams for conquest and assault battles and proving grounds. And so what does that mean? Well, that means CLS, because CLS can do all 3. CLS is really good for conquest, they're good for proving grounds, and they have their own assault battle. So we get them. I was considered bringing all of them up to, where Commander Luke needs to be, 8 or 9, and Han where he needs to be, which is 8 or 9. Chewie, I think, needs to be at 6. C3PO and Lando, and C3PO with Chewie to where they need, and 3PO where they need to be. But I think I'm just gonna bring them to 5. And so what I'm going to do in the near term is obviously finish the Executor. Ahsoka, I know I need to work on her. What does she need? You're wondering. It's just stuff, but she's not a biggest priority to me. I will admit, as getting these proving grounds, as getting these proving ground, getting these conquests, getting these assault battle teams online, and that means CLS. It also needs the Inquisitors, because the Inquisitors have their own assault battles. Obviously, you can use them in Conquest. I'm not sure about proving grounds, but I know you can use them in Conquest. And so, and also we need them for Resident, to get GI, Grand Inquisitor, and to get Reva. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Like I said, what I'll probably be doing is I'm probably going to, move each time up to 5, and then once I get the CLS team to Relic 5, then we'll go ahead and shift into full and get the Inquisitors up to 7 where we need them to be, so I can go get GI, so I can go get Reva, and then but obviously as I'm even as I'm working on the Inquisitors, then I'm gonna have another team backfill, and that's probably gonna be the Phoenix with Rex, because after we get done with Nisa, Rex is gonna become our next farm. Get him done, get Phoenix up to Relic 5. Then we'll have another Conquest team, and we'll have another, at least, not a really good assault team that can fully do that, but one that can get us fairly far in. And then I'll have to come back forward, and then at some point we'll have to do Night Sisters, but it's not going to be near term, I don't think. Another assault team, a Conquest team, and whatever team is going to be, it's going to be the Imperial Troopers. And for that, I'm going to need a Dark Trooper up here to Relic 5. I'm going to go and take Veers and Stark up to Relic 3, which is going to put me close to C, but that's not right now. And they'll be done. Additionally, I'm going to have to work on a Jedi team. So I'm going to have to go get Jedi Knight Luke, and probably Revan. One question I do need is I also need a Sith team, and I know that you need Malak and Revan for those. But the thing is, I don't know how to get. I don't know what relics you need to get them. And obviously, what do I need to do for Malak? So, if you could leave me a comment, if you know, hey, this is what you need for Jedi Knight Revan, Darth Revan, and Darth Malak, leave me a comment, let me know, that'd be great, because I am going to have to go get them for my Sith team. So we're going to have to build a bunch of teams, and then we're going to have to build some real Conquest teams, and we're going to have to build some real Proving Ground teams, and then after all of that, which is probably going to put us 6.5 million, then we'll be able to go after. Then we'll be able to Then I will be able to think about going after a Galactic Legend, maybe. So you might be like, that's insane. Well, if I had it to do all over again, I probably wouldn't buy the Kylo pack. I probably wouldn't have bought the Rey pack, because I'm nowhere near deciding to go after it. I mean, I could turn on a dime, but I just think that for me, I need these Conquest teams. I need these assault battle teams. I need these Proving Ground teams stat. And feel free to disagree with that if you like. But I just think, that's what we're going to be doing with the other accounts. As I told you, we're going to do assault battles. We're going to do Conquest teams. We're going to build those, and mine just happens to be 4.75 million. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me suggestions. Definitely let me know what I need for Riva. I mean for Revan, for the Revans and Malik. And yeah. We will see you then. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see ya. Hold the line. Bye.